Hello and welcome back to part 3 of the How to Use a G-Pen series. This is Kurokami. And sorry, this is actually take 2 because, yeah, I was doing it before and the dog started barking and it was obnoxiously loud, so I had to kind of scrap that recording. So anyway, just to kind of recall of what I was talking about before, I had an ink splotch here. And that was because of this, and it kind of oozed onto the table. And I essentially just cleaned it off because the desk I'm working at, you can, because it has like a plastic finish, so it's able to come off real easily. And that's a big thing, is that make sure where you are working, you can get ink, because you don't want to, like, let's just say, be using your mom's couple $1,000 table that has like traditional wood on it, and then you get an ink splotch on it, and then it soaks into the wood and it's permanent, because then I don't think your mom would be very happy. But so you just make sure where you're working, you can make mistakes. So I think like that out of the way, let me show you this nib. And this nib is the one I was using. And if you can see, there's some black right there and some black there. That's where it's starting to rust. That pretty much means that this nib right here is no longer any good. You don't want to work with a rusty nib for obvious reasons. So essentially you're going to disregard that and use one of your new nibs. That's why you get whole packs of them. They don't last forever. So yeah, so pretty much with that out of the way, so we have our completed picture here, and we want to see if it's available to be erased yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to rub our finger all over the lines just to feel and make sure that they are dry. Make sure you go really slow and not hard, because if it is wet, you don't want to smear. And so far it's looking like all of it's dry, which is very good, and that's what we want. So yeah, it looks like it's available to be erased. So there's 2 ways that you can erase it, at least how I can. You can either use your big eraser, or you can use your precise eraser. It's completely up to you, but I like to use the smaller one because I can be more focused, and just in case, if like what I was saying before, underneath it's still wet, you don't want to be going really hard. Even when you're erasing, you don't want to go very hard. So we're going to simply erase all of these stupid pencil lines, and that way we're only going to have the ink remaining, and then we will be having a completed basic picture. And that's what we really want, obviously. But yeah, so far, yeah, this has been a pretty fun tutorial, and I hope that everyone has taken something from this, that it's not just a bad mess. Okay, it's pretty funny. From this ink block right here, I've kind of made a little bit of a mess. I forgot to check that, but oh well. Again, this is just a tutorial, which is okay. We're simply, you know, there's nothing much to see here, just erasing all of these pencil lines. So yeah, if anyone has like any questions or any like recommendations of any type of videos you may want to see regarding drawing, anime, anything in general, I'll see if I can do it, you know, because I'm pretty open to suggestions right now, since I'm still a very small channel. I want to do things that people enjoy and want to watch, and that people are going to actually want to see. So I'm not wasting my time, and I'm not wasting your time. So yeah, I'm just about done with this, and then we will call it a completed picture. And my first tutorial series will have officially come to an end. So very happy about that. And yeah, and as for uploading, I'm uploading a lot right now just because I'm trying to get my channel off the air. But once I get comfortable, at least for now, if I get like a lot bigger, which I doubt, I'll start uploading pretty frequently. But as of right now, I'm going to be looking at maybe like once a week. So here, let me, off camera, I'm just going to get all this, eraser into the trash. Yeah, and, so pretty much, yeah. Now, again, all of this is because of this stupid splack right there that I was pressing on. But again, you know, since this is just a reference and, you know, just to show you the basics, it's not supposed to be a pretty picture by any means necessary. But, yeah, this is it. And, typically with your erasing, it's only been not very long, like maybe like less than a half an hour or so. Essentially, you want to wait a little while before erasing. Like, the more time, the better, because for maybe like a line sort of like this, you know, it's not going to be an issue, but like with the eyebrows, there's a lot of ink right there. So that's going to take a lot longer to dry than one of these smaller lines. So you always want to like be careful. So if you have a lot of thick lines, maybe it's not good to erase very soon. Don't ever be impatient, because with this type of ink, it takes a while. Like I said in the first part, it's kind of like your oil paint, where it's going to take a long time to dry, so never rush into it. I kind of rushed it myself just to get the video done, and just to show you what can happen. So like obviously I erased a little too early, so there's a little bit of smearing here and there. So yeah, a lot of that's done on purpose, just to show you everything that can go wrong and for you to avoid that kind of situation. So yeah, so pretty much this has been it. This is how you basically use the G Pen, and I will be making more videos soon. So make sure you leave me a comment, leave me what you want to know, and please hit the thumbs up. You know, it makes me know that people actually got something out of the video. Like, if you got anything out of this video, please thumbs up, so I know that you actually learned something and that maybe you want to see more. But anyway, this is Kurokami, and I'm signing off.